I was on the bus on my way here from work, trying to memorize, program my poetry in my head, and I realized the more I did it, the more nervous I got. And then the more closer I got to the building, the more I started shaking. I was sitting back there and I'm just shaking and shaking, and I'm like, you know what, Lord, whatever I'm supposed to say, just let me say it. And so I'm going to do two pieces for you guys today. The first one's called "I'm Not a Statistic." Pretty much what motivated me to write it was just seeing what's going on in the community with the kids, like the young people, you know, the things that are attracting them to the world, and you know, how the world is getting the kids caught up in deceiving them, making it seem like the world is where the kids are supposed to be and not Christ. You know what I mean? Amen. So yeah, the first one's called "I'm Not a Statistic." I'm not a statistic. I'm just a girl who realizes I'm gifted, and now it's time to uplift it and take it to the children of God and save souls for His kingdom, because that's what He's calling me to do. I'm just a girl who realizes this world needs saving. I mean, this world is craving some serious help. I look at the boys and girls at this time and age, and I realize what they're going through is more than just a phase. They're imitating the ways of the media, which promotes drugs, sex, and hoes, telling young girls the best way to get a man's by taking off her clothes. Young men with potential are dropping out of school because chilling on the corner of the street is the new modern cool. The world's turning God's children into fools, turning them into another statistic. Nowadays, children don't want to be educated. Instead, they're dedicated to hangovers and getting high. They don't work for their money, so they steal, kill, and lie. They won't stop, push, and try. They'd rather be another statistic. They feel the dreams they had as children aren't relevant. Obama got lucky. I can never be president. It's evident these children are lost. They won't follow Mr. King because they got nothing to profit. They'd rather follow Akon, who says he's a convict. You see the conflict? These children are so focused on following superstars who are only leading them to poverty and behind silver bars so they can be another statistic. Instead of following Christ where they can actually receive help, they turn to BET to watch blacks embarrassing themselves and chase after wealth that in reality they'll probably never have. That pretty painted picture they'll probably never grab. The closest thing they'll have to paparazzi and becoming a star is the face on the front of a newspaper behind silver bars. The closest thing to a red carpet that they'll probably ever see is the pool of red blood, the result of world slavery. The slave is me. That's their mentality. The problem with our children nowadays is nobody wants to lead anymore. Everybody wants to follow the leader, not knowing what path they're being led down. Be separated and be holy. That's what my father said. My father said, be that light in the darkness. Have a heart for the heartless. My heart is crying out for these children. They're so focused on following fake celebrities, trying to look like this boy and that girl, forgetting my father said, greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. So you tell me, who's the real celebrity? Ask and you'll receive. Knock and the door will be open. The door is open. All you got to do is walk through and walk to the King. The Lord will grant you the desires of your heart, for you were His desire from the start. Amen. Let's give a round of applause. So start today, make that change. Take the gifts God gave you and uplift it, for you are not a statistic. Yeah! Thank you. The second one I'm going to do is called Do Not Pass Me By. Pretty much it was something I was going through while I wrote it. A lot of tears and, you know, emotion went into this. So, yeah, hope you like it. Lord, I'm frustrated And I come to you, Lord, with requests that are outdated, and as much as I feel you hate it, Lord, here am I. You see, Lord, I'm back at the place where I look into the mirror and stare back at my face and I don't recognize my own reflection. There's a sudden rejection. Myself, I'm neglecting. I find myself not accepting who I really am. I see other girls and I start to stare, from the style of their hair to the clothes that they wear, but why do I care? Why can't I just love me the way you made me? Instead, I look in the mirror and point out every fault and call out every wrong. Coming to you every day, Lord, singing the same song, crying the same tears. You think after all these years, I get over what was said? All the thoughts in my head telling me things like you're better off dead? And sometimes, I find myself believing it. Lord, I want to believe that I was fearfully and wonderfully made. That my sins are forgiven because the price that you paid, the fact that I'm saved by your amazing grace. Lord, I want to go back to the place where I'm counting my blessings and no longer stressing, because you, Lord, are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Lord, I'm tired of crying, I'm tired of lying, I'm tired of denying who I really am. I'm tired of denying the fact that I'm gifted. I was putting down my spirit when you're trying to uplift it. I'm tired and I'm finished. Those thoughts have diminished and I'll no longer dwell on them. Because, Lord, I've come to realize that if I grow to love you more, then I'll grow to love myself more. I want to look in the mirror and not feel rejection. I should recognize my reflection because I should see you. You, Jesus. Lord, I just want to be happy. I'm tired of feeling crappy. I want to go back to where you had me before I walked away. And with that being said, Lord, I ask that you forgive my wrong behavior. I'm asking you, Savior, hear my humble cry. While others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Thank you.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Are you still recording?
Thank you.
Praise the Lord.